Varun Beverages is massive. It's one of the largest PepsiCo franchisees in the world. As of 27 June 2025, it has a market valuation of 1,56,109 crore rupees or $18 billion US dollars. Its stock, as one can see, has enjoyed a very nice and stable growth rate. The stock PE is around 56, and return on equity and return on capital employed are both above 20. Now, this company sells a lot. In 2024, it sold around 1.12 billion cases. A case is as in a bottle, like a Pepsi bottle, a Mountain Dew bottle, or a Pepsi can. So the blue color is the Indian business and the yellow is the international business. In 2024, in India, it sold 821 million cases, while internationally, it sold 303 million cases. So it's a franchisee of PepsiCo, which means it has rights to PepsiCo's diverse brand portfolio. Some of the brands here include Pepsi, of course, Mountain Dew, Aquafina, Tropicana, Gatorade. It also includes Slice, Nimbus, Mirinda, 7-Up. We have club sodas like Everest, Aqua West packaged water, and it's also going into some of its snacks like Kurkure, Doritos, Tito's, Frito-Lays. So, as we have established, Varun Beverages is big. How do they actually make money though? Let's answer. They get a concentrate from PepsiCo. Now, this concentrate refers to a concentrated syrup, the flavor essence. This is the only thing that PepsiCo actually sells Varun Beverages, and it's heavily marked up, meaning there's a big difference between the cost and the price. So Pepsi earns a lot of money, a lot of profit from selling this. Varun Beverages buys this concentrate, then adds water to it, they add sugar to it, combined with the concentrate to make the final beverage formula. Then, Varun Beverages manufactures most of its PET bottles, caps, and the packaging on its own via its own subsidiary. This enables cutting costs, improves supply reliability because it's from its own, subsidiary, and increases margins. Then the filling of the bottles or cans, the sealing, adding the labels, and packaging the bottles into crates or cartons is all done by Varun Beverages. And finally, Varun Beverages sells the products to distributors. The finished product is sold to 2,500 primary distributors who then sell them to retail stores like Grana stores, cafes, malls, supermarkets, restaurants, etc. who, like the restaurants, supermarkets, etc., sell them to you. So Varun Beverages does not sell the drinks to you. It sells them to distributors who sell to the retailers who sell to you. And Varun Beverages earns the difference between the manufacturing cost and what they sell to the distributors. So let's do a breakdown of what makes its money. In Q1 of 2025, of the 312 million cases it sold, around 75% were carbonated soft drinks, other 18% was water, and other 7% was non-carbonated beverages. Majority of its revenue, of course, comes from carbonated soft drinks, followed by 20-25% of this revenue coming from non-carbonated beverages like Gatorade, Aquafina, Tropicana, and 7-8% coming from packaged drinking water. So the percentages may not add up because these are all estimations, but the gist is majority of the money comes from selling carbonated soft drinks. The company is expanding. Now 72% of the operational revenues comes from India, but they're expanding internationally. Now they have 9 countries in which they have franchise rights. These are Nepal, Sri Lanka, Morocco, Zambia, Zimbabwe, etc. And 4 countries with distribution rights, which are Namibia, Botswana, Mozambique, and Madagascar. Franchise rights are where they operate stores with the company's brand name, and distribution rights are where they just distribute, where they're buying and selling, and that's it. Moving on, let's take a look at its financials. Extremely impressive. In fiscal year 2020, they had a revenue of 64,501 million rupees. Now in 2024, that's 200,077 million rupees. A growth rate of 22.9% over 6 years. Annualized growth rate. Very impressive, even with COVID. EBITDA growing at 26.6%, faster than revenue, and net profit growing at an annualized growth rate between 2019 and 2024 of 41%, way faster than revenue. The company may have an operating leverage. The profit margin is also increasing. Now, further look. This is an overview of its revenue from 2013 to 2024 and 2025 also. This is from screener.com, so do check out screen.com. You can see here almost every year except 2017 and 2020, it seems like they had double-digit growth in revenue. Operating margins are also seeing a steady, nice increase. The last thing we should look at, or we can look at, is free cash flow. Here, free cash flow, I have calculated it as cash flow from operations minus depreciation. Now understand, depreciation is not capex. It's actually a non-cash expense. So why instead of capex have I included depreciation? After taking a look at its financials, it seems that Varun Beverages, the money it spends on acquiring fixed assets, its capital expenditure, far exceeds depreciation, which may be an indication that the money it's spending on purchasing fixed assets, it's growth expenditure, growth capex, not maintenance capex. And free cash flow is the cash flow left after money has been spent on maintaining a business's operations and business's assets, maintaining, not growing. Therefore, I've used depreciation as the maintenance capex. So seeing this, an annualized growth rate in free cash flow of 19.6%. Again, amazing. So that's it. Varun Beverages seems like a very impressive company. So do tell in the comments below, how do you view this company as a potential investment? Any views on this company? And yeah, goodbye. Have a great life.